The third hack is to use premium branding. You need to convey quality and trust. Now, trust is the most important thing in business, and you're not going to get there by looking like a shop at the local market. You need to go for that premium boutique feel. This is a great example of a premium store with a clear identity. You can use the free Shopify name generator to create a name that conveys trust and is relevant to your shop. Then use the Name Checker website to see if it's available across different platforms. The most crucial platform is Etsy, but you should also check if it's free on other social media platforms and for the domain name availability. When creating your logo and banner, don't spend too much time perfecting it. Instead, focus on making it clean and professional. Canva offers numerous templates that can be helpful. The key to a good Etsy banner is to make it reflect the charm of homemade goods, which corporate banners often lack. Lastly, make sure your shop isn't targeting a completely different audience. I mean, you wouldn't expect to walk into an Apple store and see a washing machine. Even though they could sell them, they understand the importance of maintaining a coherent brand image. If you want to make sales quickly, then you're probably thinking, when should I run paid ads? I understand the appeal of running paid ads, as they can instantly give your sales a boost. However, in my opinion, people start using paid ads well before they're actually ready. This means they either end up with no sales, or as soon as they turn paid ads off, their sales completely dry up. I've always built my businesses with an organic first approach. We're living in an age of more free reach than ever before, and I actually think social media companies are going to start limiting organic reach soon, as they must be losing out on millions of advertising dollars. The first thing you need to put your marketing money into is creating short form content. This is great as you can post it across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. It's the first type of content that enables you to reach multiple different platforms, and it's perfect for showing off your products. You'd need to order a few samples, which I'd recommend doing anyway, as you need to double check the quality of the items that you're sending out. Then it's just a case of creating some kind of story around your product. Don't just get fancy shots of someone wearing it or using it. Actually make it a part of a story. Remember, people are on social media to be entertained, so if your content isn't entertaining, then it won't reach as many people. The more views you get, the more people will buy. It's as simple as that. The beauty of doing it this way is that you're able to see what videos perform best with your target audience before putting any ad spend into boosting the views. Once you're seeing some organic success, it's time to start supercharging it with some paid ads. This way you're building your side hustle on solid foundations. I've seen so many people lose their Facebook ad accounts, and it's just ruined their businesses. These platforms don't have enough employees to oversee everything, so they rely on tech to police it for them. Don't leave your income in the hands of AI. But that's not the biggest thing people do wrong. So, what's the most common mistake? A lot of people get drawn in by the huge figures many people say they're making with print on demand. But it's important to remember, anyone can sell at break even or even a loss. I have a feeling a lot of these print on demand gurus and dropshippers actually do this. They just make a loss on their products and then flex their revenue figures on YouTube to young and impressionable people. Don't make the mistake of focusing on the revenue you're generating. This is a profit game, and it's important to remember that. Your profit margins are everything, and you should be protecting them at all costs. I used to sell a lot of items on eBay. I remember having one competitor in particular who'd always tried to undercut me on price. Instead of competing, I'd wait until he sold out. Then I'd continue to sell my products at my normal price. The surprising thing is, most of the time, my competitor only made 5% profit margin. Whenever I saw him at trade shows, he would laugh, thinking he'd driven me out of the market. I'd just smile to myself, as I still had my 30% profit margins and I was making bank. The same applies with any business. Don't let your ego get in the way. You don't have to be ranked #1 to make money. As long as your profit margins are strong, you could be making more money than the top sellers. If you're choosing the Etsy route, this is even more crucial due to the associated fees. Etsy charges 6.5% transaction fee on both the price and the shipping fee when the item sells, as well as a 3% payment processing fee on the total amount charged to the customer. Here's a little secret. that not a lot of people know about. You might be hit with a 15% advertising fee if a customer stumbles upon your product through an Etsy ad from outside the platform. Sure, you can opt out, but honestly, it's not a bad deal as long as you're clued in and factor it into your cost. And hey, don't forget about your time. It isn't free, you know. It's a shame, but loads of people seem to forget to value their own time. I mean, if they were to do the math and figure out their hourly earnings, they might be shocked to find out they're making less than minimum wage. Now, at the start, you're probably going to have to hustle a bit more and earn a little bit less. That's understandable, but just keep a close eye on the profits you're making. Every so often, divide your monthly profit by the hours you've put in. This will give you a pretty good picture of whether your side hustle is on the right track or not. But now it's time for the big question. Can I really make money with print on demand, or is it too saturated?